Well, thank you so much for keeping us company. It is the third day of Hamwe Festival and the conversations continue. We're now taking part in what is going to be an amazing show of talent and images that will truly tell stories that will move you. I am joined by Jackie Nkizingabo, who is a visual storyteller, photographer, curator, the founder of Kigali Center for Photography and the Kigali Photography Festival here in Rwanda. His projects focus on cultural diversity, migration, issues of identity and memory. He also co-founded Kwanda Art Foundation, seeking both to promote Rwanda's art community and visual storytelling through exhibitions, festivals, workshops, and so much more. It's good to chat with you, Jackie.
Yeah. Thanks for having me.
Well, when I first walked through this room,
Yes.
I was drawn to this wall, and I wanted to start here.
That's my story, yeah?
Yes.
It's my mentor.
Oh, this is your mentor?
No, the photographer.
The photographer? Okay,
Yes.
so can you talk to us about why this project was so important for you to curate? What were you looking for, and was it able to achieve the desired results?
Yeah, so with the whole exhibition, it was submissions from different photographers from all over the continent. And we had to select, of course, not only the best, but the stories that we wanted to deliver. So what you will see here is not only the best images we selected, no, and also the touching stories that matters, that we think can be told today and can be shared today. Yeah, so we have almost close to 15 photographers. Yeah, 15 photographers that are coming from different countries. Rwanda represented as well, Nigeria, Cameroon, DRC, Egypt, many countries as well. I couldn't really like. So this project we have here is from Andrew Esiebo. He's a Nigerian photographer, and for the first time I saw it, he posted on Instagram. It was a difficult time for most of photographers. Myself, I'm a photographer, so I can't tell you like I got a time to go out and shoot, but him being my mentor and him producing something like this during that time, I think it was really important of Instagram to be shown in Kigali as well, yeah, because these are strong stories of the people who fought frontline in Nigeria. Yeah, it's not only frontliners who will see in the exhibition, because we have also individual stories. We have stories about mental health during the lockdown. We had stories from Congo about the water during the volcano, and then also during the pandemic. We have stories from Cameroon, the busiest area in Douala, how they were handling lockdown, and then also following the requirements for the government, you know. So we have so many stories in the exhibition. Yes.
What has been your biggest take home curating this story in the context of both marrying the two sectors and the marriage that we've been talking about today and the power of it, and that is arts and health?
Yeah, and so what I have learned is myself as a photographer, I learned a lot during the selection, and then also working on this exhibition, because I have seen photographers are able to speak out about their personal stories as well, more than telling other people's stories. They're also reflecting on themselves, which I think is the best thing, because we have so much we struggle with, mental, you know. We always tell people's stories, then we go home and we have to struggle. We see a lot. Sometimes you go in the field, you take images and you can't help the person, and it will stay with you forever. And so photographers are now, expressing themselves and their feelings and emotions into their journey. So I love it. Yeah, that's what I've learned so far. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for putting this together and for just bringing this beautiful cocktail of talent. One of the walls that really stuck out for me is on the other side of this room. And I have to say, I found this quite interesting. And I know that the artist will not be on the panel that is coming up shortly with us, but talk to me about this project.
Yeah, so I spoke with her actually yesterday. Sama, very good storyteller actually, and the human being. So she was in confinement in Alexandria, in Egypt, and she turned her lens to her friends, herself, and the family, and the places had means to her, you know. So you will see this first image. That's her friend who didn't want to show the face and didn't want to be portrayed in another form, and he wanted to be more artistic during. So her project really like involves a lot of also loneliness, but the connection with the people around you, you know. Yeah, and we have this project which I love most, and each image is very strong, but also the story behind is, I don't know how to explain it. So it's an Ethiopian photographer. He was on the front line, and one of the images really spoke to me was this one. When the workers were finishing working and they went out to wash their face, you know. And we have the image here of 76 years old, if I remember, was 76 years old, who was getting out of confinement after a long time, and the family didn't really, you know, expect him to get out.
He truly captures the power of human connection.
Exactly. Yes, yes. These are really like the most powerful stories I thought would be the best to be told in this exhibition, because what we wanted is what was the pandemic, and what is the pandemic, and what have we learned from it. That was what we wanted to put out visually.
How has the public interacted with this project? What is the reaction that you've seen from the people that have walked through these doors and interacted with the images?
Everything, it's wow. You know?
Wow, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I think they need to also get more time, come closer to each image and ask more questions, and they get to know more about the photographers, because all these images, they can be found somewhere, maybe online or from street photographer, and they can be told more. So if you like any image here, it's better you take a photo by yourself. It's allowed, and you can also reach out to a photographer to get more details about it. Yes.
Well, I hope our audience is eager to do that. These images are definitely captivating and telling of the pandemic.